Hi everybody, it's Zena and Neil from Crystal Heaven, and we would just like to give you a little bit of information on Lemurian crystals.
Well, Lemurian crystals. We've been working with Lemurian crystals for some years now, and we love the energy of Lemurian crystals. So let me start by explaining where Lemurian crystals come from. Lemurian crystals currently are found in Brazil. They have been found in a couple of other countries, including Russia, but Brazil is the main source for Lemurian crystals. Lemuria was a civilization before Atlantis, and Lemuria, we like to visualize Lemuria very much along the lines of the Avatar film, where people actually lived in harmony with animals and the plant kingdom, and they understood that everything had life force. And that film's a good representation of that. The Lemurian people were very spiritual, very high vibrational in their whole day-to-day life. Now, what happened was, when Lemuria was coming to an end, the Lemurian priests and priestesses wanted to ensure that the information from Lemuria was actually kept for future civilizations. Because they were so in touch with the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, and the mineral kingdom of Mother Earth, they understood that they could actually program minerals, i.e. crystals, with their knowledge. And this is where Lemurian crystals originate from. So Lemurian crystals are very easy to recognize. I've got a couple here to show you. They have what we call striations or barcodes, and you can see them here on this crystal. And these individual striations or barcodes are actually records of individual knowledge that was programmed into the crystal. When you work with Lemurian crystals, one of the ways you can work with Lemurian crystals is to make a connection to the crystal through touch. And the belief is that either with your thumb or with your finger, you can run your finger up and down these striations. When you're guided, either by the angels or your guides, to stop, if you sit for a while in meditation with your finger in that position, you will get downloaded with some information from Lemuria, historic information that may help you with your spiritual journey. Lemurian crystals come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes, and they don't tend to be the most beautiful crystals in the world to look at, but they have immense power because of the energy that's been put in. So you can see this one here is has a point. Most of them do have a point, but they tend to be quite irregular in their shapes. And what's nice is that we have been very, very fortunate to be in direct contact with an owner of a Lemurian mine in Brazil, and being able to source our crystals direct from source. And what we tend to do is we tend to Skype and look at the crystals that are being found and just get a feeling to whether they are suitable for our needs as we work with Lemurian energy and the Atlantean energy. And you can see that's a double terminated that Zena's actually got there, which is quite a rare crystal. You need to bring it over this way, Zena. That's all right. And you can see how actually transparent that one is. It's quite unusual to have them that transparent. We've got some other nice transparent ones here, which again you can see through. They are absolutely beautiful. These are the larger ones that we have. We do have some small seeds, as you can see, and they range all the way up from this sort of size up to the size that Zena's holding there. Some of them do stand, most of them don't. They have immense energy. They are just beautiful crystals to work with.
Absolutely gorgeous. And when you're holding them, you can actually feel the energy coming from them, as you can with all crystals, but I think Lemurian crystals are just something a little bit special.
Now, we're also very lucky that we've been able to source some pink tangerine Lemurian crystals. I've got one here. You can see it has a tinge on it of pinky orange. They come in different degrees. This one's got a small amount on it, but this is actually one of the better ones that we've got.
Some we've got are very pink.
Yeah. And the reason they are pink is that through the process of growing, through the actual growth of the crystal in Mother Earth, there was a dusting of hematite that was actually ended up being deposited on these crystals. So you ended up with a pinky orange tinge, and some people call it pink, some people call it orange, but you can see the colouring on the tip there. It's quite clearly tangerine orange on this one. It adds a different vibration to these crystals, so not only are they Lemurian high vibrational, but you're then actually adding hematite. Now hematite, I think most of you who work with crystals will know, is a very grounding crystal. So you end up with a crystal that not only connects you to source, i.e. heaven, and the divine, but you end up with one that also grounds you to Mother Earth. So as a result, it's basically making a direct link between heaven and earth, and this is why the energy is so different. It pulls the energy down straight through to Mother Earth as you work with them.
That's another gorgeous one. This one's got absolutely loads and loads of barcodes or striations right the way through it.
We've got another little one here. We've got a few of these, not many, but these have got little baby crystal Lemurians growing on the back. You can see those there. And again, it's not the most beautiful crystal, but it is beautiful in its energy, and that's what's important with Lemurians.
All crystals are beautiful because of where they come from and how they form.
We do have a couple that are also double terminated. Now that's double the energy, double the power, if you like, but these are really high vibrational, and these crystals can be used for personal use. They can be used around the body. They can be used for energizing other crystals or gridding, and we've got quite a lot of people that use them for gridding, but they're just really, really beautiful crystals. So we've got quite a few in stock. Have a look at our website. We've got them in at quite low prices at the moment because we understand that we're coming up to Christmas. People may want to buy gifts for each other and such, so we've put them on and we've kept the price very keen to give you the chance to experience Lemurian crystals. So if you're interested, go to our website www.crystalheaven.co.uk. I got that right, so that was all right. And have a look. And you know, if you want to ask any more questions on Lemurians, then please contact us. We're more than happy to answer them. They are the highest vibrational quartz crystals that we have, and we just love working with them. And I hope you've enjoyed this little video with us today, and we send you all our love.
Bye.
Bye.